Welcome yet again to Lake Merritt in Oakland, California. Yes, homelessness is a very, very real and present issue here. There is construction happening all around us here in downtown Oakland, yet there's mostly luxury apartments being built. Even where I'm sitting right now, I'm sitting at a table covered in plastic because they have taken this old park and they're remaking it into this really nice fancy place, which is awesome, but it means that the cost of everything is going up in the part of Oakland where I live. And I have trouble believing that the area that I live right now, even in just a few years, will be affordable for me or any people that have a regular income. It's gonna basically be super wealthy and super homeless. That's certainly what it feels like, and I could go on for a long time about this as I deal with some City of Oakland nonsense that I will fill you all in on at another date. But for now, let's stick to the positives, which is that it's a beautiful day, and those kids on bikes were doing the coolest stuff ever. I talked to a few of them. They were so nice and willing to answer my questions. Apparently, the trick to popping a wheelie is having the right kind of bike. Something about the gear to weight ratio is really important. So now I don't feel bad that I've never been able to pop a wheelie. I just never had the right equipment in the first place. Who would have thought? Now next time you want to pop a wheelie, you know how. Go get the right gear. Have fun out there. I want to take a few minutes on this vlog to talk about mental health. I know I talk about it a lot, and I probably will be because I am involved in the mental health field. And I think mental health is so important and so misunderstood and undervalued in a lot of ways in American society. Mental health also relates to poker in a very practical way. Recently, I listened to Joe Ingram's podcast where he had Garrett Adelstein as a guest. And it was really awesome to hear Garrett sharing his personal story about his battle with depression. I think it's people like Garrett coming forward, being brave, telling their story. Those are the kinds of things that are going to destigmatize mental health. Unfortunately, it seems like our political system and our mental health system, in my opinion, really aren't doing much to destigmatize mental health and actually offer people practical support. So the imperative really is on the individual and on the community in that case to create change. That's a tall order. So kudos to Garrett and all others who speak out about their personal story and just help to create more awareness and more compassion. So for now, along the lines of mental health, I want to chat with you all very briefly about creating good habits and keeping them as much as possible. There is no such thing as perfection, in my opinion. I don't think as humans we should strive for perfection anyways. We should just strive for mostly good. That's okay. Mostly good is good. Mostly good is enough. Creating positive habits and good boundaries is going to help you anywhere in your life, and definitely in poker. So last night, My personal story of this: last night I went and played Omaha high-low, as I have been playing lately, working on running up my bankroll and practicing some new skills. And the game was really good. It was really good. People were throwing down a lot of money and making a lot of bets pre-flop, and the action was great. So I pretty quickly ran up my stack and was having a good time, feeling pretty good. And even though I've been on a really great sleep schedule that I've been really strict with, I was like, maybe I'll stay up till like past midnight tonight, because it's a Saturday and I'm playing well, I'm running well, the game is really good. Let me see if I can run up my stack even higher. As long as these players are here putting their money on the table, I should probably stay. Well, that was the story I told myself. And that story became unhelpful when I got so tired that I wasn't playing my best. So the question for me becomes how to balance having really good boundaries around how I play my best and what I need, like sleep, in order to play my best. And then also being willing to stick it out a little bit longer when there's a good opportunity in front of me, like a really juicy cash game. Last night, I ended up staying in this game way longer than planned. I was exhausted by the end of it, and I had lost some of the money that I'd won. I still ended up ahead, but I was disappointed that I could have left when I was feeling a little bit more energetic and positive, and I would have had a bigger cash. So that was disappointing. Because I am really good at being stubborn sometimes, getting up from the table is something I have had to work on and I've had to practice. And lately, I've been doing a pretty good job of that, and I've been mostly proud of myself for doing that. So I'm unhappy that last night I wasn't able to do that, and part of the reason why I'm unhappy about it is not just to be like, oh, like ashamed or whatever, but it's because any habit that we get in, the more we repeat it, the easier it becomes. And it works the same way against us too. So if I have a negative habit or a habit that I want to get rid of, and that habit is staying at the table too long when I should leave, the more I do it, the more entrenched it becomes and the more easier it becomes to repeat. So not only last night did I not practice getting up from the table like I've been wanting to, I practiced staying at the table too long and playing tired and getting annoyed in places and losing money in places and letting it affect me in the way that I played. So I say all that not to be self-deprecating or to encourage you to be self-deprecating. That is not helpful, but to be honest with yourself but to be honest with myself and encourage you to be honest with yourselves about setting boundaries around the habits you're really trying to encourage yourself to do. It can be easy to recognize the habits that we want to change and the new habits that we want to develop, but putting it into practice is absolutely the hard part, and that's the part that takes the most work. And so just keep working at it. Like for me, I'm not gonna let my, grumpiness about staying and playing too late last night affect me. I'm gonna reflect on it like I am here with you now. And next time I go play, remind myself. And the time after that, remind myself. And the time after that, remind myself. Until it's just not a big problem for me anymore. And I really don't think it is as big of a problem for me as it was, but only time will tell. And I have to be vigilant and really keep to my boundaries and keep practicing those good habits if I want to see positive results. So whatever good habits you are trying to develop or old negative habits you are trying to get rid of, I encourage you to keep trying, stick with it. Don't beat yourself up when you screw up, because it's just going to happen. You're imperfect. We all are. It's okay. Just pick yourself up and keep going and take time to reflect. Like I am now. This is really helpful, actually. So thank you for listening to me yammer on. Again, I hope this is helpful for somebody. I know that this video is relatively short and doesn't have any poker hand analysis, etc. But this is more about being smart and having good habits that are going to help you in poker and in life. Stay tuned for more of my yammering on in future videos, and also for things such as Omaha high-low, hand analysis, live play, and breakdown of hand equities. I could also do like some intro videos if people would be interested in that. If you're interested in some intro to Omaha High-Low videos, please comment below so I'll know and I won't just waste my time making a video nobody cares about. I'd appreciate that. It takes time. It takes time. It's fun, but it does take time. And I need to go to sleep. Oh, I keep yammering on, so I am going to bring this video to an end. There's something really fun about talking to the camera right now. I don't know what it is. I think it's just so nice outside. I want to stay out here talking with you all. Anyways, if you can support the channel, if you get anything out of this video, please do a thumbs up and click the subscribe. Comment if you'd like, especially if you want to have some Omaha High-Low videos. And I will see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I just woke up and I'm in the elevator at my apartment building and I know it's noisy. And bear with me because it's like 5:30 in the morning and I'm getting ready to go to the gym, but Andre told me there's someone sleeping on our front door outside. And so I wanted to see if they're still there and maybe call to try and get them some help. So let's see if they're still outside. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's bad. They're still out here.
Otherwise, select one of the following. These messages will receive. Press 0.
Hi, I'm calling because there's someone on the steps of our apartment building that might need some attention. In the future, when I see someone at my building or around my building that's having a hard time, like he looks like he could use mental health attention, is the non-emergency number the best number to call, or is there another number I should be calling?
This is fine, unless he's a threat to somebody, then just call 911.
Okay. So I called the Oakland non-emergency number. We'll see if they can do anything to help this guy out. It definitely is heartbreaking to see people struggling and literally struggling on your doorstep. So again, homelessness, mental health issues, housing crisis impacts us all. Ugh, doesn't feel good.